Divorce is never easy, but when fame, money, and family drama collide, it becomes explosive. Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are officially ending their marriage, and the reasons behind it are shocking. Was it distance, financial disputes, or rumors of infidelity? Some say Mama Joyce played a role, while others are pointing at unconventional choices in their marriage. Todd might even seek alimony, and custody battles could be next. Behind the headlines lies a tangled web of secrets, heartbreak, and high-profile drama. And today, we're diving into every twist of this emotional rollercoaster. You won't believe what really happened behind closed doors. Divorce is never easy. It's a rollercoaster of highs and lows. One day, you're out with friends, laughing and feeling fine. The next, you're hit with a wave of sadness. That's exactly the kind of ride Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are on as they officially end their marriage. The gossip mill is buzzing, trying to untangle what really went wrong. Was it an open marriage that got a little too complicated? Did Todd cheat? Or was Kandi just tired of footing the family bills? Maybe living in different states and rarely seeing each other turned their marriage into a long-distance arrangement with benefits. Kandi herself once revealed they were intimate only once a week, hardly what you'd call a thriving marriage. That's more like a gym membership you keep forgetting to cancel. Then there's Mama Joyce, hovering in the background like a long-running drama villain, ready for her "I told you so" moment. She and Todd haven't exactly been on friendly terms since he and Kandi got together, and some are even suggesting her influence may have played a part in the split. It's unclear whether what we're witnessing is truly a divorce in progress or merely a breakup disguised as legal proceedings. The lines between personal and public, private heartbreak and public spectacle, have blurred completely, leaving everyone trying to figure out what's really happening behind closed doors. Emotions are raw, fragile, and running high on both sides. What might have started as minor disagreements seems to have escalated into a tangled web of resentment, confusion, and unresolved tension. Respect, which is often the foundation of any long-term relationship, appears to have frayed over time. Small slights may have accumulated, disagreements may have turned into larger disputes, and personal differences have likely been magnified by the stress of public scrutiny. It's no surprise, then, that fans and onlookers are left with more questions than answers about how things got to this point. Was it distance that drove a wedge between them? Living in different states and pursuing demanding careers can take a toll on any relationship, no matter how strong the bond might initially be. Long-distance dynamics often strain communication, intimacy, and connection, leaving couples feeling like they are more roommates than partners. In this case, there are reports that Kandi and Todd were rarely able to see each other consistently, reducing the time they spent nurturing their relationship to fleeting visits and brief phone calls. Intimacy reportedly became infrequent, leaving space for feelings of neglect or frustration to grow. Physical distance may have mirrored an emotional distance, slowly eroding the bond they once shared and making small issues harder to resolve. Lifestyle differences could also be a contributing factor. Kandi is a powerhouse in the music industry, a Grammy-winning songwriter with multiple streams of income, businesses, and investments. Todd, though successful in his own right, has always been perceived as having a more modest financial background. Differences in career ambitions, day-to-day routines, and lifestyle expectations can quietly fuel tension over time. What one partner sees as a necessary focus on growth or expansion, the other might perceive as neglect or disinterest. These underlying disparities often build up subtly but steadily, ultimately leaving both partners feeling misunderstood and unappreciated. Money struggles, or perhaps more accurately, differences in financial philosophy, may also have played a role. While Kandi's net worth is estimated in the tens of millions, Todd's financial standing has always been comparatively modest. Disagreements over spending, saving, investing, and managing joint finances can create friction in any marriage. In high-profile relationships where public perception and private realities collide, financial disagreements are rarely just about money. They often reflect deeper issues of trust, control, and respect. With a prenup in place to protect Kandi's pre-marriage assets, the division of finances may now be a source of tension as well, particularly as Todd reportedly considers seeking alimony and potentially full custody of their children. The involvement of legal fees adds yet another layer of complexity, leaving both sides navigating not only emotional strain but also financial pressure during an already tumultuous period. Rumors of infidelity or alleged cheating have also surfaced, as they often do in high-profile separations. Whether founded or speculative, the whispers surrounding the couple's private life have undoubtedly fueled public speculation and may have contributed to the breakdown of trust within the marriage. In relationships, real or alleged breaches of fidelity can overshadow years of shared history, making reconciliation increasingly difficult. Even if the rumors are untrue, the mere existence of such claims can poison the emotional landscape, leading to defensiveness, resentment, and further alienation between partners. Adding to the drama, it seems Todd did not want to be the first to file for divorce, effectively leaving Kandi to make the first legal move. This decision, or perceived hesitation, may reflect deeper dynamics in the relationship, such as pride, fear of public judgment, or strategic considerations regarding assets, custody, and reputation. By leaving the first step in Kandi's hands, Todd may have inadvertently intensified public scrutiny and speculation about the state of their marriage. Every decision, every legal filing, and every statement made to the media now becomes fodder for discussion, analysis, and judgment, further complicating what is already a sensitive and painful situation. Ultimately, this divorce reads less like a simple legal procedure and more like the dramatic plotline of a reality television series. It's filled with twists, turns, and cliffhanger that keep everyone watching and wondering what comes next. The public nature of their split magnifies every disagreement, every rumor, and every perceived slight. Unlike private divorces, where pain and frustration are contained behind closed doors, this situation plays out in real time for fans, social media, and gossip columns to dissect, analyze, and debate. From allegations of financial disputes to questions of intimacy, from rumored infidelity to family tensions, every element of this breakup has the complexity and intrigue of a scripted drama. In the midst of all this, one thing is clear. Something within their relationship cracked long before the legal paperwork began. The causes may be layered, intertwined, and difficult to fully untangle. Distance, lifestyle differences, financial disagreements, alleged infidelity, and family influence may all have played roles, each compounding the other until the marriage could no longer sustain itself. While the legal and financial matters will continue to unfold, the emotional impact is already evident, not just for Kandi and Todd, but for everyone following the saga. In short, this divorce is a cautionary tale of how even seemingly strong, successful couples can face immense challenges. It's complicated, it's messy, and it's profoundly human. And as the story continues to evolve, more revelations and insights are sure to emerge, offering both lessons and drama for those watching from the sidelines. The saga is far from over, and for now, all anyone can do is wait, watch, and try to understand the many factors that led to the end of Kandi and Todd's once publicly celebrated marriage. Todd is reportedly planning to seek alimony, and in Georgia, that could definitely work in his favor. Since Kandi earns significantly more, thanks to her multiple businesses, royalties, and long-term income streams, the courts could require her to provide financial support during the divorce. Todd is also saying he doesn't have stable housing after selling his New Jersey apartment, which could strengthen his case for temporary help. Kandi's prenup protects everything she owned before the marriage: her homes, money, companies, and other assets, but anything they put into joint accounts or earn during their time together could still be divided. On top of that, Todd is reportedly thinking about going for full custody of their children, even though Kandi requested joint custody, setting the stage for another potential legal battle. A little background: Kandi and Todd met back in 2011. Todd, who was working as a producer on ROA Season 4, started pursuing her during a cast trip to South Africa, even though it risked his job. Interestingly, Kandi later shared that a healer in South Africa told her she would soon be marrying someone who was already there with her. By 2013, they were engaged, and they tied the knot the following year. Recently, Kandi Burruss made a deeply personal announcement that she has decided, after considerable reflection and prayer, to move forward with her divorce from Todd Tucker. This decision was not made lightly, and it reflects the emotional and mental journey she has been navigating over the past months, or perhaps even years. Divorce, even in the best of circumstances, is never an easy process. It requires a careful balance of introspection, courage, and the ability to make difficult choices not only for oneself but for the family involved. For Kandi, this moment represented the culmination of a period of soul-searching and clarity, a time in which she weighed her priorities, values, and the kind of life she wanted to lead moving forward. Kandi openly acknowledged just how emotional and challenging this period of her life has been. Ending a marriage, particularly one that has been under the scrutiny of the public eye, is inherently complicated. There is grief, not just for the relationship that has ended, but for the shared dreams, experiences, and hopes that inevitably come to an abrupt halt. There is also stress and uncertainty, especially when it involves children, financial considerations, and the realities of navigating high-profile family dynamics. Through all of this, Kandi has emphasized that her focus remains steadfastly on protecting her peace. She recognizes that while many external factors may be beyond her control, her emotional well-being, her sense of stability, and her inner calm are priorities she cannot afford to compromise. Being a mother has always been central to Kandi's identity, and she has made it clear that her children are at the forefront of her decisions. She is committed to co-parenting with Todd in a way that is respectful, supportive, and loving. This is not merely a logistical arrangement. It is a conscious choice to prioritize the emotional security and happiness of her children over personal grievances or public spectacle. She understands that divorce does not negate her responsibilities as a parent, nor does it diminish the importance of creating a nurturing and stable environment for her kids. In her statements, Kandi has emphasized that, regardless of the circumstances surrounding the end of her marriage, her children's well-being remains non-negotiable, and she will continue to provide them with love, guidance, and support during this transition. Kandi also shared that she is stepping into a new chapter of her life, one focused on personal growth, family, and her career. This decision represents more than the ending of a marriage. It is a conscious embrace of the opportunities and possibilities that lie ahead. By pouring energy into her work, she is not only sustaining her professional momentum but also reaffirming her sense of purpose and independence. By dedicating time to her family, she is reinforcing the bonds that remain unshakable even amid change. And by investing in her personal growth, Kandi is demonstrating the courage to redefine herself on her own terms, embracing self-discovery and resilience in the face of significant life changes. She has also taken a moment to thank those who have supported her and Todd over the years, acknowledging the friends, colleagues, and fans who have stood by them through both triumphs and challenges. This gratitude reflects a sense of humility and awareness, recognizing that, despite the difficulties they now face, they are not navigating life's complexities alone. Kandi's request for privacy, grace, and understanding during this transitional period underscores the sensitive nature of the situation. While she has been open about her journey, she is asking for space to navigate her family's challenges with dignity and respect, emphasizing that this is not merely a personal matter but a deeply human one that deserves empathy and discretion. In a recent Amazon live stream, Kandi further reflected on her decision, revealing that this divorce has been on her mind for some time. It was not an impulsive or reactionary choice but a considered and deliberate one, shaped by long-term reflection and an honest assessment of what would be healthiest for her and her family. During the stream, she reiterated that while the process is undoubtedly difficult, her priority continues to be her well-being and that of her children. She acknowledged the emotional toll of this journey but also expressed a quiet strength and determination to emerge from it with clarity, purpose, and stability. Her public statements convey a sense of empowerment rooted in self-awareness. Kandi is asserting her right to live authentically, to prioritize her mental and emotional health, and to create a life that reflects her values and aspirations. At the same time, she remains deeply conscious of the ripple effects of her decisions on those closest to her, particularly her children. This dual focus, balancing personal growth with parental responsibility, is a testament to her maturity and resilience, demonstrating that even in the midst of profound change, it is possible to act with both strength and compassion. Ultimately, Kandi's announcement is more than just a declaration of divorce. It is a statement of intention, a roadmap for how she intends to navigate the next chapter of her life. It is a reminder that endings, no matter how painful, can also serve as beginnings, opportunities to reassess priorities, embrace growth, and invest in the people and passions that matter most. While this period of transition is undoubtedly challenging, Kandi's approach, grounded in reflection, prayer, and careful consideration, illustrates a commitment to moving forward with purpose, dignity, and an unwavering focus on what truly matters: her family, her peace, and her personal journey. Divorce is never easy. It's a roller coaster of emotions. One moment you're out with friends, laughing and feeling fine, and the next, you're hit with waves of sadness. That's the reality Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are facing as they officially end their marriage. The gossip mill is buzzing, trying to figure out what went wrong. Was it an open marriage that became too complicated? Did Todd cheat? Or was Kandi just tired of footing the family bills? Maybe living in different states and rarely seeing each other turned their marriage into a long-distance arrangement with benefits. Kandi herself revealed that they were intimate only once a week, hardly the frequency of a thriving marriage. That's more like a gym membership you keep forgetting to cancel. Then there's Mama Joyce, always in the background like a long-running reality show villain, ready for her "I told you so" moment. She and Todd have never had a great relationship since he and Kandi got together, and some suggest her influence may have played a role in the split. Todd is reportedly planning to seek alimony. In Georgia, when one spouse earns significantly more, the courts can require them to provide support. Kandi has multiple businesses, royalties, and long-term income streams, making her a higher earner. Todd has also claimed he doesn't have stable housing since selling his New Jersey apartment, which could strengthen his case for temporary financial support. Kandi's prenup protects everything she owned before the marriage, but joint accounts and income earned during the marriage are still subject to division. Todd is also reportedly considering pursuing full custody of their children, while Kandi requested joint custody, potentially setting the stage for a legal battle. A little background: Kandi and Todd met in 2011 while Todd was producing ROA Season 4. During a cast trip to South Africa, he pursued her despite the risks to his job. Interestingly, Kandi shared that a healer in South Africa told her she would soon marry someone who was already there with her. They got engaged in 2013 and married in 2014, but after much reflection and prayer, Kandi announced she had decided to move forward with the divorce. She emphasized that, despite the emotional difficulty, her focus is on protecting her peace, being the best mother she can be, and co-parenting with love and respect. Kandi said she is stepping into a new chapter, dedicating energy to her work, family, and personal growth, and asked for privacy, grace, and understanding during this transition. Kandi is prioritizing co-parenting above all. She said, "We're still parents. We're raising beautiful children together, and we want this transition to be as smooth as possible for them." While Kandi hasn't shared the exact reasons for the divorce, fans have plenty of theories. Official documents show they have been legally separated since July 15, 2025. Over the years, Kandi has been open about her fluidity and the couple's decision to occasionally bring third parties into their marriage. She confirmed on Kandi Koated that they had a threesome within the last 6 months, which some fans saw as a potential stressor on the relationship. Rumors even suggested that actress Fatima Alfred was involved after fans noticed the couple spending a lot of time with her, though nothing has been confirmed. Their busy schedules and long-distance living also contributed to the strain. Kandi once mentioned that their intimacy had dropped to just once a week, highlighting a growing disconnect. And then there's Mama Joyce, who has long been critical of Todd. She has called him an opportunist and once confronted Phaedra Parks for introducing Kandi to Todd, saying she could have choked Parks for that decision. With all these pressures, work, distance, unconventional arrangements, and family tensions, it's easy to see why their marriage reached a breaking point. When Kandi Burruss joined The Real Housewives of Atlanta in Season 2, she certainly wasn't looking for a paycheck. She was already a music industry heavyweight, having won a Grammy for co-writing TLC's iconic hit No Scrubs and penning songs for superstars like Destiny's Child, Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys, and TLC. Even years later, No Scrubs continues to influence pop music, inspiring hits like Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. Kandi had the confidence to hold her own on the show, and she went on simply to have fun after her friend and hairstylist Derek told her producers were casting new members. Her talent, reputation, and presence made her a natural fit for reality TV. From Mama Joyce's perspective, Kandi's accomplishments are part of why Todd married her. Todd did play a role in expanding their family empire, contributing to joint ventures like Old Lady Gang and Blaze Steak and Seafood, and launching Broadway production, which brought productions like the Shakespeare play Othello, starring Denzel Washington, to life. Still, Mama Joyce accused Todd of being thrifty, pointing to his reluctance to spend on Kandi. The prenup was a major sticking point before their marriage. Kandi's estimated $30 million net worth dwarfed Todd's more modest earnings when they met. One clause required Todd to leave their shared home within 30 days of separation, a clause he reportedly disliked. Mama Joyce interpreted his refusal to sign as proof that he only wanted Kandi for her money, a suspicion she didn't hide. Adding to the drama, an ex-girlfriend of Todd's allegedly claimed that he left her for Kandi, even calling Kandi a trick because of her wealth and suggesting Todd was more interested in gaining entry into Atlanta's social circle than genuine love. Over the years, these tensions and suspicions have fueled Mama Joyce's skepticism about Todd's intentions. Mama Joyce has never hidden her feelings about Todd, and she made them abundantly clear when asked when she first started doubting him. She admitted it was after he took a break from work following the Kim and Kroy wedding special. Unlike most producers who move on to other projects, Todd took about 2 to 2.5 months off, claiming he had saved up money and wanted time off. Mama Joyce wasn't impressed and said it made her wary of him. She also revealed that she lost respect for Todd as a man and as her daughter's husband because he wasn't providing in the way she expected. Her concerns extended beyond his behavior to his family background. She saw pictures of Todd's parents and described his father's history as questionable. At one point, she even hinted that her best friend Carmen might have been involved with Todd, though details remain unclear. Many people blame Kandi for not setting boundaries with her mother, arguing she shouldn't have allowed her mom to publicly disrespect her husband on reality TV. However, Kandi has always felt Todd should be the one showing respect to Mama Joyce, particularly given her age and their history. This tension came to a head when Mama Joyce skipped a baby shower because Todd didn't speak to her at a restaurant. Kandi felt disrespected by Todd's behavior, while Todd argued that Joyce had done many disrespectful things to him over the years. In Kandi's eyes, Todd should have shown respect, which added yet another layer of strain to their marriage. The prenup ensures Kandi's pre-marriage assets remain protected, meaning Todd is only entitled to 50% of any assets and profits acquired during the marriage. But beyond legalities, this divorce feels less like a straightforward split and more like the inevitable season finale fans had been expecting. Whether it was distance, finances, rumors, a dry, intimate life, or Mama Joyce's constant scrutiny, it's clear the cracks formed long before the paperwork was filed. No doubt more details will emerge as the divorce progresses, but for now, the story serves as a dramatic reminder of how many factors, personal, financial, and familial, can combine to end a high-profile marriage.